sweet mullet on your head right now.
Hey, thank you very much.
You know, we're in company of somebody that really respects a good mullet, and that's maybe the greatest I've ever seen.
I've heard that it is.
One half of the Hammer Dahn Cowboys AP. Tone is over in Hammer Dahn. And 9-year NFL vet Darius J. Butler is here.
Yes, sir.
And joining us, ladies and gentlemen, the WWE Women's World Champion. The Crown Jewel Champion.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
That is Liv, ladies and gentlemen. Liv has the ring on right now from the Crown Jewel.
I always have it on.
Yeah, it looks sweet.
I
Fits
used to
perfect.
have all rings on my fingers, but now I only have this one because it's the only one that matters.
Okay, so you will wear that every day?
Every day.
It goes with anything.
Yeah, it's diamonds.
And it's the first ever, right?
The first ever, the only one. History making.
Well, Cody Rhodes has one as well. It did not fit on his finger, right? That was
so it doesn't count.
Yeah, his doesn't count. You're obviously one of one there. Women's champion. Today you're in Indianapolis. You've gone to the local NBC. You've gone to CW. You talked to the newspaper. All talking about Royal Rumble pre-sale tickets on sale right now. How's it been all morning, and what are your thoughts on it?
It's been a good morning. It's been a busy morning, but everyone seems super excited that, we're going to have the Royal Rumble here, and then 2-night SummerSlam, 2-night WrestleMania, the start of a nice partnership here in Indy.
Indianapolis is a hospitality city.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have the Indy 500 every single year, which is the largest sporting event in the world every single year. We had the U.S. Olympic trials here. We obviously have the Big Ten championship
All-Star
here.
game.
National championship here. NBA All-Star. I think WNBA All-Star is
About
coming.
time.
What's that?
That we came here.
Bingo. Believe me, I've been behind the scenes.
Is this your doing?
Certainly pounding the drum.
I think there's a chance that I helped, but I think I have been singing the praises of this city to a lot of people who potentially make those decisions for a while, and they're obviously the ones that are doing it and putting WWE in a great spot. But like, this city is very accessible from Chicago, St. Louis, Louisville, Ohio, Detroit, like everyone. Royal Rumble is going to be insane. Every year it is. What are the stories you've been talking about with the Royal Rumble, and why have you been telling people that the Royal Rumble is the one that they need to come see, especially here in
Guys,
Indy?
the Royal Rumble is one of our big four. It's the most unpredictable. I feel like, to me, it's the most fun too. You don't know who you're going to run into. You don't know who you're going to see, whether it's legends of the past, superstars of the future, your favorite superstar currently. You don't know who's going to enter the Royal Rumble. You don't know who's going to win the Royal Rumble. I'm not going to enter the Royal Rumble this year because I'm going to walk in the Women's World Champion.
That's right. Hey, congratulations.
Yeah.
Earn that.
Yeah.
You earned that.
I've been in every single one too, so I'm actually like,
How many Royal Rumbles have you been in?
6.
Okay, so you'll be missing this one because everybody, all 30 women that will be competing in the Royal Rumble will be trying to get an opportunity at your title.
If they choose me, they have they could pick a champion of their choice. So if they choose me, I don't think they would because it's not very smart to choose me. I mean, have you been watching, Pat?
Okay.
Raquel,
What?
Judgment Day,
What?
Daddy Dahn.
What?
I don't know who's gonna want to take their chance against me.
Okay, so you're saying somebody's going to win the Royal Rumble and then not choose to fight you because they'd be scared to waste the opportunity
Yeah.
because of what you're doing right now.
Yeah, the Judgment Day, the most dominant faction.
Does Dom still exist over there?
Of course, Daddy Dom, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys aren't as good as you could be. And we all understand that. We all very much understand that.
What's your beef with Dominik?
The guy sucks.
Oh my God.
You know that, though. You know that.
Pat, please, please,
I mean, I'm a fan, to be
please,
honest,
please,
but-
please.
This is how this goes.
The greatest mullet of all time, I'm sorry, is Dominik's.
I don't
The
know about
mustache.
that.
He's like the hardest working man in WWE. That's why he's not here today, because we had to give him a day off. Because
Oh,
he's so
okay.
hardworking.
You take a day off.
He's so hardworking.
Of course, that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things we go in about Dom and just how disgusting he is. The way he talks.
Stop.
People think you're potentially blinded by that ring that you have, and you can't see what everybody else can see. The guy stinks.
This is new. Dominik and I have been like 3 months strong. This is new.
Oh yeah, you still giving them tendies?
Every day.
Guy loves tendies. That's the most relatable thing that I think I've ever seen.
Respect that too.
Conman has a question for you, Liv.
Speaking of the ring, how was the Saudi experience? Obviously, you came out on top, so
Yeah.
who cares? Nia Jax go to hell. But how was the entire trip, start to finish?
It was amazing. Every time we go there, they treat us with so much hospitality. We were so well taken care of. And also, I was just honored. I was honored to be the first and only. I knew that moment was so much bigger than myself, bigger than Nia Jax. Every time we get to go to Saudi Arabia, there's always so much progress being made, whether it's Natalya and Lacey Evans having the very first women's wrestling match there, or Becky and Lita being on the first billboard featuring women there, to Nia Jax and I having the very first ever Women's Crown Jewel Championship match there, and me being the history maker that I am, being the first and only Women's Crown Jewel Champion.
But it is a big story. The WWE working with the Saudi Arabia government and people over there. Huge deal.
So much bigger than
Yeah, and you've been there. I've not had a chance to be there, but I get a chance to hear everybody talk about it. And obviously, there was a lot of drawback at the beginning of this. Why would you ever do that? And it's like, well, I think like taking steps forward has to start with like
to start somewhere.
At the beginning, you talked about Natty going out there. There was no women allowed on like the first couple shows over there. And then obviously it opens up. And then I think Jess Ref, she was like in charge of the title match. It's like that's maybe the most powerful position that any woman has ever had in Saudi Arabia. And then it continues to grow. I think it's been a great thing over there. I haven't been there. Do you feel like there are people feel that way as well?
I do. And I think that's why we keep going back. So much history is being made. So much progress is being made. And I'm honored to be a part of it. And I think we're just going to keep on doing it. We're going to keep on progressing, on making history there. Long flight.
Yeah, that's a long flight.
It's okay. It's worth it.
Ty has a question for you, Liv.
What's your beef with Rhea? You know,
that's a good question.
Every time I turn on the TV, you're inflicting more damage.
How much time do we have today?
Well, I just want. Haven't you done enough? I mean, haven't you?
We love Rhea on
We
this
do.
show.
Oh,
we
you
do.
do?
Yeah. You know how cool this is?
Yeah.
So cool. You look so cool doing that. Oh gosh. You look better. You look better than her doing it. So I'll give you that.
Okay, Liv. Let's please. What is your?
That's a compliment.
Yeah, I gave him a compliment. Well, it goes way back. So Rhea and I were tag team partners. She turned her back on me. We had. Okay.
In a way.
Okay. She cost me and Raquel our tag team championships, and then she injured me the next week on Raw. She dislocated my shoulder. I tore my labrum, my rotator cuff, my bicep, had surgery, my first ever injury in WWE. And so I'm sitting at home rehabbing my shoulder, watching Rhea ascend to the top of the division without a care in the world for what she did to me or how I feel. So I sat home. I sat home for 6 months, and I decided, what do I want to do when I come back? And so I created the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour, which the sole purpose was to come back and take away everything that Rhea Ripley loved. So Dominik, mine. The Judgment Day, mine. The Women's World Championship, mine.
Yeah, I just
success.
You
What?
can consider
Come on.
Congratulations.
Give it to me.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You did everything you set out to. Long term, though, it might be a bad decision. You might be a little short-sighted here. Liv, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Rhea Bloody Ripley.
Yeah, she's out of action. Broken orbital bone.
Okay.
Because of me. Bye-bye. She's going to be gone for a really, 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 really long time, Pat.
Ooh.
Well, I'm bummed out about that.
I'm sorry.
Why'd you do that?
Because she kept getting in my way.
Okay.
She's obsessed with Dominik.
What about the Rhea Ripley revenge story? You worried about that?
No. There is no Rhea Ripley
R.
Revenge Tour. We are now on the Liv Morgan World Tour because we graduated from the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. We're now on the Liv Morgan World Tour. So there's no Rhea Ripley Revenge Tour.
So the World Tour goes to Saudi Arabia, wins the crown jewel, comes here, wins it. Yeah.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, great work. D-Bud has a question for you, Liv.
Speaking of the Liv Morgan World Tour and long-term success, been a long history of WWE superstars going on the big screen, making big screen. You've been Kill Room, Chucky, Season 2.
Thanks.
So going forward, you have aspirations to do more of that?
I do. I'm so focused on WWE right now and obviously being the greatest women's world champion of all time. But I would like to explore and see what I can do in film and TV. And WWE has actually been really helpful with that. And so that's awesome that they're kind of just letting me see what I can do.
It's kind of WWE has been a pipeline in entertainment. For a while. Obviously, we all know the superstars that have gone over there. But what you have to do now, I don't obviously love the tactics in which you do what
That's
you do.
okay. You don't need to.
Exactly. I respect them though. Obviously, you got the hardware to prove it. But week in, week out, exposed in front of 13,000, 14,000 people. Was there ever a moment where you thought nerves, anxiety, too much? And how did you get to this championship level mindset?
Whew.
Because in wrestling, real deal, brother, you are exposed everywhere. And it is anything can go wrong, real serious shit can go wrong. And also if something little goes wrong, you're being nitpicked to death. Was there ever a moment, and when do you think you got to the point to get this championship mentality?
I feel like my whole career up until after my injury, I didn't come from entertainment. I don't have a wrestling family. I'm not a Division I athlete. And so I think I almost had imposter syndrome for a very long time, not feeling like I deserved to be here or that I earned to be here, but I loved it so much. I grew up a fan of WWE since I was 5 years old. It's all I've ever wanted to do. But I think I struggled for a long time just feeling like I don't fit the bill. And it wasn't until I had my time off during my injury that I got to just really sit with myself for the first time in the last 10 years of my life. I've been with WWE since I was 20 years old. And so to just have no schedule and to just really like sit with myself, I feel like it did wonders for my mental health, my confidence. And so when I came back, I just, I felt so different. And I just knew I was ready now.
How about the training that you've been putting in too? I think that needs to be, listen, how you go about doing things, we don't love. Okay, it is an angle. Obviously, you're doing what you're doing, it's working. Who you're hanging around, just trash level mulleted people.
You don't like anything about me then, huh?
No, I do. Well, I'm about to say this. You've put in a lot of work. And I think everybody has seen it on social, down in the dungeon with Natty and TJ and everybody. How much do you feel like you can still get better in the ring whenever even though you're already champion?
I feel like everyone could always get better. I feel like I can always get better. I feel like in WWE, like you'll never know it all. You'll never know it all. So like that yearning to want to know it all is what's going to keep you improving and getting better and better. And that's like what I strive for. Like I want to be as good as I can be. I want to know it all. So I definitely think I can be leaps and bounds better, but I'm gonna be leaps and bounds better. I'm the best I've been so far.
Yeah, because you love it.
Love it.
I think whenever you love something, obviously you invest fully into it. It's obvious that you do that. AJ has a question for you, and from Ohio.
Yeah, Liv. So I know Darius asked you about possibly doing more acting in the future. What about you and Dom together? I'm thinking you guys would be a great rom-com duo. I'd go watch that movie. I know that. And I know these guys.
Nobody will.
He loves
They're always
Dominik.
talking trash on him. Use this time to let us know what you love about Dom and why he is so awesome.
Oh, well.
That's a good question, AJ.
Attaboy, Hawk.
Dominik and I could definitely be in a rom-com. Dominik, I think he would be a fantastic actor. But what do I love about Dominik? What do I not love about Dominik? His mustache, his hair. He's so dominant. He's so strong. He's so brave.
You said so dumb, right? Yes.
Dominant.
Oh, I thought you said dumb.
No, he's actually highly, highly intelligent. He really is.
Okay.
He really is. So yeah, I think maybe what do I not love about Dominik, which is nothing. So
He's a protector too, isn't he?
he's the best.
Yeah, but he'll turn his
He's the
back on
best.
you.
No.
He did it to his dad.
No, you know why?
Did it to his
You know
dad.
why?
Did it
You know
to
why?
his
You know
dad.
why he did to his dad? Because his dad didn't accept him for who he is, and neither did Rhea, and neither did Damien. But I do, and that's why what happened to them is not going to happen to me.
What? They didn't like him eating tendies all day?
Yeah, they didn't let him be himself. I let Dominik be himself. Dominik is a man. He doesn't need anyone to tell him what to do, and so I don't. I let him do whatever his heart pleases. I accept him for who he is. So he wouldn't do to me what, he did to his dad, what he did to Rhea.
No, never. No, he wouldn't do that.
No.
You don't know who you're talking
God,
about.
please.
You don't know who you're talking about.
Please. We are like this.
Who?
Me and Dominik.
What?
Do you see how tight knit that is?
Well, and I think he's doing that, and then he's got this one behind him.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
That's bad luck, too.
Yeah,
Dominik's bad luck.
Yeah, that's Dominik football. Yeah, don't want to hate break to you. Let's go to Hammer. Tone has a question for you.
I'm not going to let you guys influence me.
You shouldn't live there. Well, I need you to influence me.
Hold on, Tone.
What?
Are you on our
Well
side?
said. Well said.
He's not on your side, Liv.
I might be. We'll see. I need you to influence me because I can't get a read on this human in the WWE universe. We've hung out with him a few times. Is Michael Cole a scumbag or is he someone we should like?
He's a good guy.
Come on, Tone.
I used to have a really good relationship with Michael Cole, but I feel like he's like Pat. He's kind of like turning on me a little bit.
I'm not turning away. Cole has to see it.
Now
Journalism.
Michael Cole has nothing good to say about me. He has nothing good to say about Dominik. So we used to be cool, but not so much anymore.
Okay, good. Thank
Cole
you.
sucks.
Yeah, Michael.
Let's be real.
He's right on. He's on your.
I know. To remind myself every day, this guy sucks. That's why I leave it there.
Do you miss him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I miss WWE. I actually started a show with that.
He did so
Yeah,
much.
first 5
So
minutes.
much.
Come back home. Come back home.
I miss it so much. I do. It's so much fun. It's the greatest.
You're gonna be in the Rumble, bro?
Whoa. I have been working out.
Yeah, Newton tooth's gone.
Yeah, I got
feeling
a
much
fresh-
better.
Yeah.
How about it? I didn't even think about that. I'm maybe more healthy than I've ever been.
Yeah.
If you take a hook, no tooth are coming out.
Yeah, the button all of a sudden got smaller.
Yeah.
That's something to think about.
It is.
It hurts like hell right now. It has only gotten worse through this
You're
year.
like no selling it though. I can't even tell.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, no idea.
Listen, don't try to win me over. You're still dating. Okay, you're still dating dumb. What's next in the WWE? We got Survivor Series WarGames, right?
Yep, we have WarGames coming up. Io Sky is my #1 contender for my championship. Tiffany Stratton, she has a Money in the Bank briefcase. There's a lot of things going on. Everyone wants a piece of Liv Morgan, but luckily there's enough of me to go around for everyone.
Really?
Yeah.
So, are you going to be fighting everybody? Like WarGames, for instance.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been in a WarGames.
That's right. You have
I've never.
Okay, let me.
Can
Let her
you
know.
Gets
Put
tough.
on
drop
game
some
pad.
knowledge
Look out.
on me?
So if you're gonna go from the top of that thing, and you assume maybe that everybody is like not ready for it, you know, and you go up there and you do that, and then they are ready for it, and then they all just move on. Yeah, Liv. I'm sure you saw a clip. Yeah, if you flat back from the top of that thing, you are gonna feel that. Okay, you are gonna feel that for the next week, 2 weeks, month, maybe.
Toes to head.
Noted.
So I would say let's not be
Noted.
dancing up on the top unless you have to do what you got to do. But I do know you got to trust the people that you're with. Okay,
Yeah.
when you're going in there, because WarGames, 2 teams enter, obviously 2 cages made into one. You're talking about one of the scariest predicaments in the history of professional wrestling. So when you get in there, do you have is there a women's WarGames happening? Is there a men's war? What has all been figured out thus far for November 30th?
I believe there's both.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any other information you can?
Divulge?
No.
Okay. All right.
Tables?
It's all because Dom sucks. Think about that.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
If you-
I can't. You can't keep talking about Dominik like this in front of me.
Well, what's happening is Dominik is maybe making you. No, you're a champion. I won't say that.
Okay.
Say it. Say what you got to say, Pat.
No, you're a champion.
Say it with your chest.
You're a champion,
Thank you.
and I respect the hell out of it. Who's Io Sky's next in line? How do you feel about the group?
She's very talented. Obviously, she's very talented. But I mean, I've retired Becky Lynch. I've taken Rhea Ripley out 3 times. I beat her twice. I beat Tiffany Stratton. I beat Nia Jax.
What?
So I'm gonna beat Io Sky.
Okay. Who do you draw inspiration from in the ring, in the history of the WWE?
Nowadays,
Nobody.
I'm not sure nowadays, but I think when I started, like I loved Lita, I loved Trish Stratus, I loved AJ Lee, watching wrestling growing up. So I definitely think I pulled from them. But nowadays, I'm just Liv Morgan.
Yeah, you are. The oblivion is a problem. It is an absolute problem. Congrats on all the success. Royal
Thank
Rumble
you.
tickets pre-sale have gone up today. All you got to do is scan that QR code. It will take you to where you need to be. Obviously, with pre-sale, you get access to the great seats that are going to be gone by Friday when the tickets are officially released. WWE fans are wild. Here in Indianapolis, just like I talked about earlier, a lot of cities are going to be traveling in here. This place is going to be packed out. It's going to be a magical evening. And we're thankful for the WWE coming to town, and we're thankful for you taking time out of your day to hang out with us.
Thank you. We're thankful for Indy hosting us. And I'm thankful for you for having me. I'm not thankful for the way that you spoke about Dominik, but I'm thankful to be here nonetheless.
We'll take it.
Fair.
Okay.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, Liv Morgan.
Yeah.